One thing I really like about Cornell is the fact that it feels like this bubble, which kind of reminds me of Dwight, where it was a very small community and you felt like you knew everyone. My major is called Design and Environmental Analysis. It's in the Human Ecology building that we're in right now. It basically combines design thinking and design research. In terms of the IB program, I feel like the workload is really comparable. I'm definitely more prepared for college compared to my friends who didn't take the IB because we talked about like the coursework we had and the subjects that we studied, and I think a lot of the courses I took gave me a good foundation. Dwight really prepared me for a smooth transition. If I had to describe Dwight in 3 words, I would say international, challenging, and welcoming. I'm definitely really happy at college because college is a time where you really find yourself, both as a person and what you want to do. College is so big that you're going to find, the people that you click with. Last semester I joined a sorority, which was more for the social aspect. This semester I joined 2 design clubs. One was UX design and the other one is called Healthy Futures. At Dwight, all my teachers were wonderful. I think if I had to mention one, it would probably be my history teacher, Ms. Chernoff, because she really taught us how to approach a subject from different lenses and ways to really analyze a subject. And I still write my essays the way she taught us to. All the teachers at Dwight really helped you see how well you could do in each subject until you eventually found what you would want to focus on. I was at Dwight since 2nd grade, so I kind of grew up with these friends for about 11 years. And I think when I think of Dwight and my friends there, it's really my childhood. I still stay in touch with my Dwight friends, and I consider them some of my best friends.
Sometimes I remember that I go to Harvard and it's like a wow moment, sort of all over again. Hi, I'm Bernardo. I'm Dwight class of 2022 and Harvard class of 2026. The way Dwight prepared me for college was pretty holistically. I think they prepared me from an academic standpoint, totally. The demands that I feel like I had to achieve at Dwight were such that I got really good at knowing what was really important, what I should do first, how to tackle certain academic tasks. And I think that has made me a much stronger student, which means that when I came to college, I could compartmentalize my time really well. I would describe my social life as very fun. I think I had the benefit of meeting a lot of people that I really connected with right from the start of college. We go to football games sometimes that are really fun. At a football game at Harvard, you can expect a lot of cheering, marching band, a lot of school spirit, a lot of people wearing crimson, a lot of people chanting crimson, a lot of encounters between people that haven't seen each other in a while. Like I feel like whenever I go, I end up running into that person. And so there's a lot of catching up, which is awesome. It's a total manifestation of that school spirit. Having done the IB at Dwight really made me very much prepared for college in the sense that it taught me to be a self-starter, to do my own research, to be able to follow through with projects independently of a teacher or of peers. I first joined Dwight going into the 6th grade, just moved from Brazil. I spoke English, but not super well. I did have a language barrier. The EAL program, the English as an Alternative Language program at Dwight, was immensely helpful. It got me practicing English and getting more and more proficient, but also it connected me with a bunch of other students who were in similar situations, and we got to make really good friends. That was a huge, huge plus for me. The Performing Arts program at Dwight is really involved. It is full of exploration, research, independent projects, and also the guidance of our amazing theater faculty. Mr. Chris Gao has had an impact on me both at Dwight and beyond. He was in a lot of ways my mentor into the theater world when I arrived at Dwight in 6th grade, and we worked together throughout middle school, throughout high school. I value his insight, his mentorship very, very dearly. He's a great guy to have in your corner. I participate in a few extracurriculars on campus. I am a cast member of the Hasty Pudding Theatricals. The Hasty Pudding Theatricals is the oldest theater company on the continent, 3rd oldest theater company in the world. It's a theater company that I am lucky enough to be a cast member in. We do an original musical comedy every year that's written by students, but it's professionally directed, choreographed, music directed, designed. So it's a really cool merging of the student art scene and the professional art scene. The best thing about Dwight, as I see it, is that it gives you the opportunity to nurture passions and pursue them. I had the opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall, to perform at off-Broadway houses, and these were experiences that I think both awakened and also fed the passion that I have for the performing arts as I discovered it. And I think that was really special. And I think that happens at Dwight in a lot of different fields, not just the performing arts. So I would say the wealth of opportunities that you get to pursue passions is the best thing about Dwight.
Dwight absolutely is a family school. Dwight was my family for 13 years. I absolutely grew up in 18 West 89th Street. Hi, I'm Jada, Dwight class of 2018, Northwestern University class of 2022, and I currently work at IBM. When I first joined Dwight, I was 5 years old, a little kindergartner, first day of school. I walked down the little ramp to inside the doors, and I met my kindergarten teachers. Dwight is a place that really sets you up for success from a very young age. When I was in 8th grade, I was elected the first 8th grade yearbook editor-in-chief, which was amazing. When I was a junior in high school, I was able to become the first junior class vice president. Then eventually the co-president with one of my other peers as a senior. And then it all culminated in being named valedictorian at my graduation in senior year. Currently, I am working at IBM International Business Machines. My team handles all press releases, blogs, media, social, pretty much everything that we put out externally tied to all things IBM Cloud, hybrid cloud, because IBM is a hybrid cloud and AI company. And so I think that if I hadn't have been able to really develop my skills at Dwight, I wouldn't be where I am now. Mr. Weisenfeld is a teacher that really impacted me and my writing at Dwight. He helped me write my college essay. He helped me write my valedictorian speech. We wrote it together, we practiced together, and so with him, I was really able to nurture both my public speaking and my writing skills. He's really the lead for helping all of the young seniors write their college essays. And so his guidance was instrumental in how I write now. Walking around Dwight feels like coming home. It feels amazing, it feels exciting and familiar, but also new at the same time. And it feels so safe. I feel so lucky to be able to still tap into that network with there's alumni events, and I can still go back and visit Dwight and see my old teachers, my old deans. I think that the best thing about Dwight is how much agency I had over my learning and my ability to choose classes for so many years, or even choose what books I was reading as a first grader. And so that agency has really empowered me to take agency over my college education and now my professional career as well.
If somebody asked me what is the highlight of the campus, I'd always say like the nature and the views that you get. Hi, my name is Rory. I'm a Dwight alum, class of 2022, and I go to Cornell. I'm feeling really fulfilled being at college, the opportunity to pursue the education that I want in the field that I want. I'm majoring in environment and sustainability with a concentration in environmental biology and applied ecology. It helps me combine both my love for doing field work and being outdoors and doing science. Whenever people ask me about the transition that I had from high school to college, I always tell them it felt really natural. I felt really prepared because of the IB program and because a lot of the stuff that a lot of teachers had instilled in me during my time in the DP as well, where it's like a little bit taste of like college level stuff. or the way that some teachers would treat classes a little bit more, like I'm experiencing in some college classes right now. I think the main ways that I noticed that I'm more prepared having gone to Dwight, I think the one thing that sticks out to me is this reflection process that the IB and Dwight will go over a lot. After you learn something, you're not just trying to learn it for learning's sake. You're learning it because there is some inner purpose for you to learn this. It's an important thing for your growth and for your education. The IB and Dwight consistently ask you to reflect on how are you learning this? Did you enjoy it? How is it changing you? Could this be applied to other things you're learning? How could this be applied to other things you're learning in different classes and stuff? All that kind of like frame of mind about learning. It's a really important concept to the IB, and I think it was really influential when I got to college, and I realized that when I came here. I think college is the time where you are on your own for the first time, and that's scary and intimidating sometimes, but at other times it's like the best ever because you learn so much about how you make decisions when there's nobody else around. I think my decision to join a sketch comedy group at Cornell was really influenced by my experience in the theater department at Dwight. For me, it's always easier to meet people if I'm doing some combined activity. So that's why I think extracurriculars are super important, and sketch comedy was a really great opportunity for me to get involved at Cornell with performance, but meeting a lot of really cool, funny people. And it's something that I'd never really done before, so it was also new, but similar, and it really improves your writing. So it was a really great way to meet new people, laugh, and do more performance and acting, which I'm always down for. I think the best thing about Dwight is all the opportunities it presents you. It sounds cliche to say, and I think you'll hear a lot of people say this, but there is the opportunity to do whatever you want to do, and if an opportunity doesn't exist, you can create it yourself. And I think so many of the faculty and teachers and stuff are so open to new ideas, or you pursuing your spark of genius and whatever you want to do. Or if you don't have one yet, then this is the place to figure it out.